Shalom. Chag Sameach, day 3 of Sukkot. Continuing in John chapter 7, reading from the NIV, starting with verse 14, it says, "Not until halfway through the feast did Jesus go up to the temple courts and begin to teach. The Jews were amazed and asked, 'How did this man get such learning without having studied?' Yeshua answered, 'My teaching is not my own.'" That's so important. He says, "My teaching is not my own." In Greek, it's the same word. My teaching is not my. Eme is the word. Hey, me didache, that is, my teaching is not eme, is not mine. And it's like, well, how could that be? How could someone say something that's mine is not mine? And what we learn here is what I think of as a really good acronym that I made up. Maybe it'll be helpful for you, is HERO, H-E-R-O. That Yeshua is our hero, of course. But he's the perfect hero. And H-E-R-O, perfect hearing. So H for hearing. That means he has perfect hearing. He hears perfectly. E, education. He has perfect education. And what I mean by that is Yeshua knows the scripture. He knows the curriculum, the education, the Torah perfectly. So he knows the received tradition of the prophets, of the Torah and the prophets and the writings. So that's E, education. So hearing, perfect education. And then R, reception, perfect reception. What does that mean? It means that he has received exactly what has been given him perfectly, without any noise added, without any additional information or any lack of information. It's perfect reception. And then O, ownership, perfect ownership. So H-E-R-O, perfect hearing, perfect education, perfect reception, and perfect ownership. That means he takes ownership precisely and perfectly and pristinely and accurately what has been given him. And that is the acronym HERO. And that is how we understand my teaching is not my own. It doesn't come from me. And this is Yeshua in the role of the Baranash, the Son of Man, who reflects perfectly the glory of the Father. No additional information is added, no noise to the image. Perfect reflection of the glory of the Father. He is not a human being who seeks his own glory. What happens there? It says, whoever speaks on his own does so to gain honor for himself. That's what humans do. But Yeshua, as the perfect Son of Man, is not seeking his own glory. He's seeking the glory of the one who sent him. And that is like when Yeshua says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. That's how we are to understand this. My teaching is not my own. My Torah is not my own. As I hear, I judge, he says. And this is the highest calling for us as his followers, is to recognize he reflects the glory of the Father. And his giving of his own life is also a reflection of the love of God. And it's a beautiful thing to consider. So Yeshua is the perfect hero, perfect hearing. That means he hears a matter. He doesn't judge it according to appearance, but he judges according to the truth of the matter. Perfect hearing, perfect education. He knows the word inside and out. Perfect reception. That means he has properly accepted and received and has discerned what is given to him and accurately assessed its value and properly places its value in the proper hierarchy of values that we have to deal with in this world. So he has properly and appropriately prioritized what he has been given. And then, ownership. He's taken ownership of that and called it now my teaching. My teaching is not my own. Chag Sameach. Shalom.